Hey, Genius. I'm back. Let me talk about 5 reasons. 5 reasons why these affirmations just aren't working for you. Am I recording? Yes. Let's talk about it. I'm hearing a lot about these affirmations. And then people talking to me, and they've been doing all kinds of stuff. But they don't know what abundance is yet. They feel not so worthy. They live in lack. They have some health issues, and they're not able to heal themselves. So let's go through it. Let me know which is your reason. Your subconscious mind doesn't trust you. Reason number 1. You've been telling yourself you're going to do certain things, and then you just don't do it. You know? So, when you tell yourself you're going to go to gym, and then you don't, when you tell yourself you're going to become a little bit more responsible, you will stop procrastinating, anything. You make a decision of doing something, and then you don't do it because you're lazy. You're going to change your diet, you don't do it. You're going to meditate, you don't do it. You're going to go see someone, loved one, a friend that is counting on you, and you said yes, but then you didn't do it. When you do that, what are you doing? You're training your body, you're training your subconscious mind not to take your word seriously, not to trust you. So now your body doesn't trust you, and you're somehow expecting affirmations to work for you. Okay. So you keep lying to yourself, and you expect affirmations to work for you. You know? Sometimes you tell yourself, you know what, starting tomorrow, I'm going to not miss a day. I'm going to start this work. I'm going to go with David King, and I'm going to cross the river. And then you don't do it. Because, oh my God, he wants me to do a 90-minute meditation? Oh goodness, the center of magnet. He wants me to do a heart meditation for 3 hours? You know, I'm a little hungover, I'm a little tired today, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start tomorrow. And your body is laughing at you. Your subconscious mind is like, he's lying again. I don't know when to take him serious anymore. That's number 1 reason, your subconscious mind. Be the man of your word. I know this is not something that people do anymore. People are not virtuous anymore. They don't say what they do and do what they say anymore. I remember my grandfather used to tell me stories about a handshake used to be a contract. A man would not consider himself a man if he didn't do what he shook his hand on. And same thing with women back in the day. Look at how your grandma, why your grandma and great grandmas are so confident with what they say, because they're so used to doing exactly what they say. They're virtuous people, women and men, that are hard to come by these days. But not in my community. That's not what we do here. We're doers. We're not talkers, we're doers. I have not met a person in my community yet that has missed a day. They're excited. We chat all day. We do Q&As. We do meditation. We're going to do 2 meditations back to back with a Q&A after. We're going to be together for, 4 hours, 4.5 hours. I hope you guys are drinking water. Stay hydrated before the meditations. Second reason, you don't meditate. I'm not talking about you closing your eyes and focusing on your breath for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. No. You need to realize why affirmations don't work when you're in high beta brainwave during the day. Mid beta brainwave during the day. Doesn't matter. You need to calm yourself Make sure your body sits down, tame the animal within you, push those primitive animalistic urges and energy to the top of your heart, pineal gland, and your brain. Turn yourself magnetic. Bring your brain waves down to alpha and then theta. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Theta is the loopy phase right before you go to sleep. And then you go into delta where your body goes to sleep. You get good at meditations, your body will be in deep delta. It'll fall into gamma and your brain will be completely active. And your body will be sound asleep. Guess what that means? The door between the two worlds is now open. You are the door, you are the window between the two worlds, right? The quantum in your subconscious mind. When that door opens, and now you're training your body what it's like to be worthy. Can you train your body what it's like to be fearless, courageous, divine, abundant, healed, in love with life, in awe of life? The future you, the things and experiences you would like to experience, what it is like to be in love, simply in love, not with people or person or puppy, no, just to become love. What it's like for the future you that has cleansed aura, your field. You have released all of the programmings that have been hurting you, that have been taking your past and converting your past crappiness into your future crappiness. And you've been just living in the past. Your past keeps becoming your future. You don't meditate. I don't meditate less than 2 hours a day. That's worst case scenario, it's 2 hours. Usually it's 3 to 4 hours. I just did a coherence healing meditation on 12 people that needed healing. And there were about 90 of us on a call, all advanced students. So I have a group of advanced students that I do healing with. I have not started healing with my team here because they're not ready yet. And when they are, I'm going to start doing coherence healing with them. And it is very powerful. And today we're going to do 2 meditations. They're going to be both, I believe, 90 minutes each. So we're going to meditate together for 180 minutes. How many of you guys have been doing this? When was the last time you did a meditation for 180 minutes? With breath work involved. You lay down in the middle of the meditation, allow your autonomic nervous system to send new information to your chemical, to all the cells in your body. You don't meditate. Number 3 reason, you don't attach emotion to your thoughts, the high vibrational thoughts, the high vibrational affirmations. Worthy, divine, abundant, healed, wholeness, in love with life. You can't just say those things. You have to feel them. What does that mean? You need to train your body and convince it and show it and train it on what it's like to have those as your state of being. Who are you being right now? Who are you pretending to be? Who are you presenting yourself as to the universe, to the quantum? What kind of communication are your cells having with the quantum? What kind of communication is your heart and brain having with the quantum? You don't attach emotions. You're not using them properly. You keep attaching emotions to the worst case scenarios. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Or your ex, or the past traumas. Oh gosh, when that comes, your body knows exactly how it feels. And it relives it, and it relives it, and it relives it. And it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Why? Because you're giving it attention. The attention is basically where attention goes, energy flows. So every time you give that attention, you're feeding it. You're turning it into a giant monster. No wonder then you have health issues. Reason number 4, you are not cleansing yourself from the past. Not enough energy is in your present field to even create, let alone heal yourself. See, when you give attention to your exes, when you give attention to your boss and the people you don't like and your enemies and the past people and the traumas and the abuses that you've been through, right? You might be an empath, and all these people that you're attached to, all these bonds have taken energy away from you, and they can measure it, by the way. The more you attach yourself to the past bonds, the more you bond with all those low vibrational bonds that you have attached, your magnetic field shrinks. There are certain hospitals around the world, well, they will look at how much energy do you have in your magnetic field, and if you don't have enough energy in your aura, they won't even perform surgeries on you, because they say you don't have enough energy within your field for healing. You're not going to be able to heal with almost no energy around you in your field. So they will refuse to do surgery for you until you figure that out. This is now entering this information is now entering into the medical fields around the world. So when you bless your energy centers, when you release or when you push up, turn yourself magnetic, you're releasing yourself from the bonds of all the things that you wish you had not experienced. And we even get bonded to things. If you go through trauma, right, and you take those clothes off, and you can wash them, you can hang them, doesn't matter. You put that clothes back on, you will feel the trauma again. Your energy will start dropping again. Your heart will start sinking again. We bond to things too. And when you constantly do your meditations, when you release, you bless your energy centers, you're releasing the energy that is stuck in you. You're becoming more wave, less particle. You're becoming more energy, less matter. And now you have all of that energy available here. The example would be somebody says, oh, my enemy died. I lost my job. My wife left me. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Look how much energy now you have available, all that creative energy you have now available in your life, because you're not attached to your enemy anymore. Your partner left you because you are now becoming the new you, and you will repel some people and you will attract some people. That's fine. You constantly want to meditate so you can bring the creative energy back into your field. So now you have a giant, beautiful field. You get good at this, you'll be able to see people's fields. The light coming off of them, you'll be able to see them because your senses will evolve. They'll become heightened. You'll start to glow when you see people in person. Okay, so that was number 4. Number 5, you don't train your body what it's like to be. Now, I already touched on that a little bit, but you need to become the new version of you, okay? Because the version of you that is healed doesn't think like you, doesn't have the same genetic phenotype, right? So as you bless your energy centers, as you do these deep meditations where you drop into theta and delta and gamma, right? And you learn, your awareness muscle is getting stronger, your attention muscle is getting stronger, you're leaving within meditation time and space, your inner world is becoming more real than the outer world during your meditation. And from that space, when you're just step away from that space, time, and you create from there, that's where thoughts become things instantly, because there's no space. And without space, there's no time. You're no longer creating matter with matter. You're creating matter from energy. Pure consciousness. And when you get to that place, when you go into the deep delta and your mind is awake, and you go into gamma and your mind is awake, and your inner world is becoming more real than the outer world, now you're training. Now we're talking about the divine you, right? You are now out of the way. The higher self can now do things for you. You're becoming the new version of you genetically, biologically, electromagnetically. Everything about you is changing. Your brain is changing. Everything you think about in your training, your brain is going to change to look like the event has already occurred. You have already been healed. The experiences you want have already occurred. The brain will change to make it look like that. The piano example, right? If you watch somebody play piano and then you close your eyes and you're practicing that same piano keys, your brain will change as if you have already been doing that. Those new connections will change. Your brain, the same pathways will be firing and wiring as the person playing the piano, even though you're just playing it in your head. Your inner world becomes more real than the outer world. That's how you train your mind, your body, your subconscious mind. And the more you do that, the more conscious and aware and awake you stay throughout the day. You're not one of those 90% on autopilot people anymore. The hardest part of this journey is to not have the same thoughts and emotions as the day before, to not go back to being the old you. And the more you meditate, the more you pay attention to what you're thinking about and what you're feeling, the more you cleanse yourself, you change the genetics upregulation and downregulations. You're downregulating the genes that you don't need, and you're upregulating health. Your IgA levels will shoot up, cortisol levels will go down. Your body will create such beautiful hormones. Your immune system will get stronger. You will become a different you. People will be able to tell that something is off with you, something is different with you. All of your creative energy is now available within this present moment, where you can be in awe of life. You will have mystical experiences spontaneously. You will have out-of-body experiences you're not even meditating. But the fact that you have upgraded to a level, everything around you in the world you see will be different because you're... Imagine being able to hear 20% better, see 20% better, taste 20% more. When you touch, you'll be able to feel 20% more accurately. Everything about that changes. Nothing phases you after that because the divine in you is continuously flowing right through you, and it takes care of everything for you. Stay strong, stay focused, keep reminding yourself who you are. Don't fall for the programming. Don't fall for the illusion of the hologram. That's less than 1% of you. I love you.